Seed depth looks good. He can keep rocking and rolling. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel and you're watching Triple R Farms. And it is a beautiful day today. It is April the 6th, Tuesday. And we are going to get on this bad boy right here. And we're going to take it to Lounsboro. And I'm going to finish up fertilizing what they planted yesterday. And get caught up. But Dad and them already headed up there. They got loaded up with seed in the tender. Him and PA and James and the whole crew are probably already up there as we speak. And hopefully they're planting right now. And they're going to go back over what we field cultivated yesterday, the corn, the replant corn. They're going to knock that out today, and then we'll probably all move back here and get a game plan on where we're going next. I think we're going to Blackwell's Bend, but we're not sure if we're going to try to hit some fields around our shop first. But got a lot to do, and hope y'all enjoy the video and come along with us, and let's go get something done. We are getting it done today. Got James over there. He's got one more corner to do. And then he'll have all the corn we're going to replant. He'll have it plowed up. Dad and them, I just made a lap behind me on what they planted yesterday, and boy, they rutted up a lot. They got into some wet spots, and when you pick that planter up, boy, it puts all the weight on your tractor. They got a bunch of ruts. Got Dad right here. And I don't know if you can see PA, but he's way behind him. And they are moving along. I got probably about 150 acres to do right here, and then I'm caught up. It doesn't take me long to catch up with these planters, but we'll get caught up, and then I'll see if I can help them out doing something else today. But I'm just glad to see 4 pieces of equipment running in one field. It's gonna be a good day. That's what I've done. Everything that's painted green, I guess that's green. I'm colorblind. I've done all this. This is me right here. That's the last 2 passes I did. What I'm putting out today is 28005, and this is the way we do our corn program. Is sometimes I'll get out in front of the planters and put out 28005 with the liquid nitrogen, but I'm putting 80 pounds of N to the acre. And sometimes I'll get in front of them and do it. It just so happens this year we decided to go ahead and spray all the herbicide, corn burn down first, and then I'll just come behind the planter with the liquid nitrogen. Try not to mix chemicals and nitrogen. I don't know. I feel like the chemicals, herbicides never work good when you do all that mixing. But that's what we're doing this year. So that's what I'm putting out now. I'm putting out one more thing in there with the fertilizer. That'll hold it for a while, and then we'll come back with the Y drops on that unpreferred rig and do some other, put some other liquid nitrogen out with some other products. But that's in a future video coming. There's some ruts Dad made. Rutting up the field. This is Dad. This is Dad, the last pass he just did. You see him right there. I'm just gonna check the depth, make sure he's put the seed the right depth in the ground. About 2 inches. The only problem, I don't know if I said it in the last video, but is we may have corn like this one come up. What it's done, this one's not going to come up. Well, yeah, that one might. Let's see if that'll probably keep growing. And what'll happen is, as that field cultivator comes through and moving that dirt and turning it over, and it may turn a corn plant over and put it, 12 inches or 6 inches over to the side, and then I don't know, there's enough moisture in the ground that plant will take off growing again. So we're probably gonna have a lot of corn, not a lot, but you will have some just randomly in between the rows, but I don't think we're gonna have much. The only way to keep that from happening is we could have field cultivated it and then waited 2 days and come behind it. We let that soil dry out and field cultivate it again at a different angle, and that probably would have taken care of any I guess I'm gonna call it volunteer corn. First planted corn. Seed depth looks good. He can keep rocking and rolling. Look at this. Look what Dad did. No, this was actually my fault. I was actually in the tractor with PA and training him kind of how to run the planter, getting him set up. And what happened is those Martin-Till row cleaners that are on the front, that we call them little scratchers, well, a cotton stalk, it'll get down in there and get caught, and when it gets caught in between the two scratchers, it just locks them up, and they just dig and plow like this until they finally break free. I don't see any seed on top of the ground, but I'm just the seed is not very deep, so I'm just gonna rake it with my foot and just lightly cover them up, since it was my fault. Whew, that was a lot farther than I thought. Maybe half of them will come up right. I'm on my last fill up. I got 40 acres left and I'm done. This part of the field, not the whole farm, is going to be corn up here at Lounsboro. To my right, you see all these green weeds. I hadn't sprayed that yet. That part of the farm will be soybeans, and I hadn't burned it down yet. Weeds aren't too bad, so we'll get that later. And this half right here will be corn. The reason we did that, we're trying to trick the deer. Deer pressure is worse on this side of the farm, this side of the field. If we planted beans on this section, they would absolutely have a heyday and eat it up. I'm talking about bad. I'm talking about like 60 to 100 acres they'd eat up. So we're gonna try to trick them and put the corn over here, because I don't mess with corn near as bad. And we'll put the beans over here. Probably won't work, because they'll probably walk all the way around, but we'll see. Y'all will see. And see if we came up with a good plan. one other thing on, probably gonna get some comments on why we field cultivated that corn. Why didn't we spray it with something to kill it? The corn that was up that we were gonna replant. The reason we chose field cultivating because we thought it was the best out of 3 options. Option number 1 was gonna be spray it with Gramoxone, which it would have smoked the part of the corn plant that was up if it was this tall or this tall. But the actual growing point is down in the ground, so we wouldn't get a good kill. It was possible it could just come right out of it in about a week or 2. Then next option was do a grass herbicide. Once again, we weren't sure, you know, how effective that was going to be. So the third option was the old school, bring out the plows, and that's what we did, and we're going to stick with it. And hopefully it was a good decision. We'll see. All right, let's finish up this last load. Had a change of plans. James was coming home with the tractor with the field cultivator, and he had a blowout coming down Highway 80. So he's on the side of the road up there. Not sure if that tire fits because I'm not too familiar with that plow, if it's a 5-hole or a 6-hole tire. But anyway, I'm gonna take that one. That's a 5-hole. And if it doesn't fit, then we can fold it out and take one of the tires off the wings. Take one of those off and put it on, that way he can get it home. The one that's blew out is obviously the one, the carrying, I think one of the carrying tires, the one's in the middle. So we got a plan A and a plan B, but we're gonna go fix it. And Dad and them and PA, they are finished with Lounsboro, so they are folded up and they're headed here. They'll probably top off with fuel. There's Josh. We gotta load the tender. Anyway, we made the executive decision that we are headed to Blackwell's Bend. So now everything is a mad dash to get everything down to Blackwell's Bend so we can get something done this afternoon. Whew. It is blown out. Whew, tire and rim is ruined. What we'll do is we'll take the tire off this one and we'll put it on that one because this one's folded up. And we'll go down the road and we'll have to go try to figure out what we're gonna do about a rim and tire. It's the next step. planters have made it. So we're gonna top them off with some local seed right here. And that way probably don't have to pull the seed tender down there this afternoon, Black Levin. We can put enough in them right now to last the rest of the day is the plan. That's probably gonna be it for the video, guys. I appreciate y'all. If you made it to the end of the video, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it at Triple R Farms. Got everybody on the road, most everybody. The rest of the afternoon is gonna be a lot of moving around, equipment. 2 planters to get down there, a tractor and a field cultivator. Got 2 water trailer 18-wheelers to get down there, a bunch of pickup trucks. I'm probably gonna load my chemical trailer. I doubt I'm gonna get my Rogator down there today. It's just running out of time, and there's really no need. I can take it down there tomorrow and catch up pretty quick. But so the rest of the day is gonna be just moving a bunch of stuff, so that's why I'm gonna end the video. But finally we get down to Black Levin, we're gonna have what I call a little competition. And by competition, I mean we're gonna have different varieties of corn down there from different companies. So we'll have some local down there, 1307. And also down there, it will be up against, I think, this BH Genetics 8412. They're gonna be in the same field together, and I think it's one more local variety that's gonna be down there. Well, actually it's gonna be a couple of different stuff, but those are the first 2 that are gonna go in and compete against each other, and we'll watch it throughout the year, and we'll see what it yields at the very end of the year, and see which one won. So they'll be all the varieties of corn will be treated the same as far as amount of fertilizer, micronutrients, everything. So we try to give fair trials when we do this stuff, and I really enjoy it. I'm excited about it, and we'll see how everything turns out, and y'all will see the results. So all right, guys, catch you on the next one.